To Rinse the Cycle podcast with your main man with the plan. You ain't even ready.
You ain't even say your name.
Yeah, you're right.
You ain't ready.
Because they know me.
You just hungry.
Nah, I'm hungry though. Real talk, I need the wings. Okey here. I can't talk about it.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
I gotta
bro.
go eat some damn
Oh,
salad.
dear.
It's 10.
Man, I'm going to get a salad.
Yeah,
You're right.
at 10:30. You thinking about some wings?
Yeah.
God damn, they gonna be.
Nah, you said what you
They ain't
meant.
gonna be
You said
fried.
what you meant.
Press the button right there to let the doors in. Go hard, yeah, care. I'm going all in this house.
It's Rinse the Cycle podcast with your main man Will Smith Jr.
And your boy Trey Williams.
Yes, sir. And we got my main man.
Man, happy to be back, man. Marcus
Yes,
Okey.
sir. He in the
Key
game.
Fitness, man.
He in the game.
Consistency is key. I'm in this thing, man. I appreciate it, man.
For sure. And we got a special guest, Miss Crystal Allen.
Hi guys.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself. Let the people know who you are out there, man.
I'm Crystal. I'm same girl from around the way.
Okay.
Hey guys, all my friends out there supporting Black business. Your nail plug on IG. She does nails. Yellow the one. She's doing Forex, and also she braids and does hair. Shout out to my cousin Tiffany, who's doing things, real big things. She's
Oh,
got
yeah.
a book signing tomorrow.
Board member in DeSoto. Okay.
Everybody else, I love y'all. Shout out to you too, Black business.
Okay,
Podcast.
damn.
Come
Appreciate
on.
it.
Okay, on the
Very, very
workout.
dark and black.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
nah,
Okay,
for
period.
real. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of entrepreneur things
I love the
going
support.
up in
I
here,
love the
man.
support.
Come on, Sports
Yeah, we
Center.
thank y'all.
Sports
Thank you
Center.
for
Stop
being here.
posting these people.
Man,
Okay,
tap-
do
man,
it.
come on, man.
Yeah, for
6'5", man. It hit a little different, man. It hit a little different, man. Put some respect on me, man.
Yeah, man. We got a hot stove topic today, man.
Man,
You know what I'm
steaming.
saying? Why are, toxic relationships so prevalent, in today's time, in 20, in this new millennium? Like, it's
Then he
It's
say
really
it
like-
again. What's the topic again? Say it again.
why are toxic relationships so prevalent?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
In today's world,
Society.
you know what I'm saying?
I wanna
Society, world, it's like a fad. Like, oh, okay, well, he toxic. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you into, the girl into, or the dude into. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see a lot of like different stories behind the I don't want to say toxicity. Is that a word? You know what I'm saying? Behind the toxic. You know what I'm saying? Elaborate on that for me.
Well, because I like these these topics. I go in, so I'm gonna let the lady. I'm gonna let our lady guest give her perspective, because she gonna have one for sure after I talk.
It'd be good to
All
hear.
right.
It'd
Okay,
be good to
so-
hear a perspective from
The lady.
From the lady.
Okay, so I think that relationships are now more toxic because of social media,
We've been talking about that. We've been talking about that.
for sure. And I feel like women and men have become more toxic to each other and don't know how to be in a relationship. So then it just turns for the worse.
You said social media. That sounded like it was personal.
No. I feel like, it's a following. You do what somebody following behind someone else. So it looks cute online, so it's going to be cute in your household until they get in your household, and then you don't know what to do because it's toxic and you're getting your ass whooped.
And I'm glad you said that. It brings me to a point. That was a great point that you made. So why when my thing is with women, why do women pick? When women know a man is toxic, they stay for one, and then for two, when they do finally leave the dude, now they bashing all the black men on social media or bashing every man is trash. Can you please answer that question?
Well, see, I don't do that, but
Yeah, I gotta let that be
Right,
known.
please.
So
please, once they get into a toxic relationship, why do they stay?
No, I don't think it's toxic when they first get in. I'm saying when
Yeah, I'm about to say,
it
how
becomes
do you
toxic,
deter-
like,
yeah,
why
how
do
do
they
you
stay in
deter
it?
it?
Like, and then when they do get out of it, when
Oh.
they finally leave, they bash all men.
You stay because you're comfortable and you don't have anywhere else to go. You don't have nothing going for yourself. You didn't think to
That's
grow
tough.
yourself
That's tough.
while you're in a toxic relationship because you steady worrying about what your spouse is doing. So you can't grow and you toxic.
Okay, and then why did they bash all men? Once
I don't
that-
know about all men, but I mean, well,
be real.
Emotional.
Yeah,
You
but
got
emotion.
but Chris, you
It's
see
emotion.
this. You see this on social media like I do.
All
like,
day.
in the comments, especially on them blogs. Is oh, men ain't this, or I'm going to
Well,
planet
because-
Mars
I mean,
because
that's
they men out
social-
here they ain't
That's
good.
social
That's
media.
socially acceptable. Men ain't shit. Men ain't shit. Men ain't shit.
They must talk
It's-
about black men though. That's
you know
what I
what I'm
see.
Yeah, basically that. Like
Yeah.
you said,
A
that's
lot of
social.
black men
You don't
are
never
shit.
you don't never hear white women say
white men ain't shit.
White men ain't shit.
Never.
You don't never hear Asians say they men ain't shit. And it's not that they perfect and not doing the same shit.
It's just not. It's not
It's just
acceptable.
it's not a thing.
It's not a
But-
thing.
And also, why do when this do happen to black women do bash black men, we don't say, oh, this woman's canceled. Every time a black man, they don't say what you agree, and they go viral. Kevin Samuels, for example, he canceled. They want to cancel every damn body.
I think that's,
that's your partner.
that's today's culture, is that cancel culture.
But
I
it's,
don't
it's
think
the
a
men getting
thing.
canceled though. The women don't. The men don't say it. Ain't just the culture. That's the women. I've never seen a man say this girl canceled for talking to this white dude.
It's like
He
a
canceled for this.
male-driven society, so they have no choice but to point the finger at the man, because y'all are supposed to be set out to lead, and so us being a female, who we have to blame other than y'all?
But y'all be knowing some of these men ain't shit when you talk to them.
You're right.
You
And,
knew
we
that.
try to
You
change-
knew before.
You try to change a man. You try to work with him, and you
Why?
try to do.
But
Who
my
fault
thing,
is that?
my thing is, don't go in trying to change somebody because it doesn't work. I always say
True.
relationships are based on compromising. Like
Mm.
basically, like, I gotta meet you halfway.
Facts.
I gotta meet you halfway because it won't work if I want you to be all the way at 100% my way, because that's not you.
Yeah.
I knew that trying to figure you out in the dating stage.
Well,
see what I'm
basically, you
saying?
think you're toxic? 'Cause you don't want to hear in a relationship. So let's look what you think.
Well,
Are you
it's two.
toxic? We got and get the Okey first. He's new.
We over here, we just single.
They got a
life.
baby
Single life.
together.
Well, I say I ain't toxic, so you
You
know.
say you
Nah, he
not.
just do whatever his girl
I'm
tell
not
you.
toxic. Yeah, I'm a good upstanding citizen. I'm not toxic. I do what I need to do as far as being me. It's being in a relationship, bro. You supposed to do. A man do what he's supposed to do. Like I said, I always think it's like I'm the dictator. You know what I'm saying? If this how I go, this how I go. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't something, maybe I need to change the rules, change the foundation of it so it can work.
You say the dictator.
Boy, she be on your ass, boy.
That might be toxic right there.
Right.
It might be.
That
Shit,
is-
I mean,
might-
hey,
yeah.
it might be a new
So,
branch of it.
My thing is, just off of that right there, right? We use it so loosely, right?
Mhm.
You use the word so much,
I think it's
so loosely, to where you don't even understand what the real definition is. What is toxic? Like, so I've been in relations and I'm in a relationship, right? And it's like I'm learning as I go, right? I think we all do. As far as when you enter a relationship, nobody automatically knows what to do. You've been used to moving as one for so long. Now you need to think about another person, right? You got to move for somebody else. So my thing is, half the time it's not purpose. It's not something you're doing on purpose. This is just something you're used to doing or you're comfortable in doing. And it's like, okay, this doesn't fit with the relationship, right? So she
Right.
might do something that doesn't fit my scheme or what I think she should be doing. And I just call it toxic because it don't fit me. Or is it really hindering me as a person in this relationship? I think we just use it so loosely that I need to get down to the nitty gritty of what is toxic. And then you can expand off of that. But I don't think anybody is a professional relationship person, right? So you got people like Steve Harvey that want to write a book to tell you how you should act.
Yeah, he fucking
In the
Don't
dating
use
stage,
him
right?
as an
He
example.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway.
And there's no cheat code to this shit. You feel me?
No,
Like
real time.
there's gonna be trips, slips, and falls
The whole
along
way
that
through.
path, right? And you learn from that. You learn how to grow with your partner, and you learn, you feel me, how to keep that woman happy because shit. the
You
woman
learn
ain't-
how to do it. You learn
woman
how to
ain't,
do it.
woman
yeah.
ain't happy. It's a problem in the household.
Yeah, it's always
You're gonna get
something.
poisoned.
Yeah, it's
you
a
eat.
problem in the household.
See, now that just confirms stay single for me.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't say
I mean,
stay
why
single.
and,
She
and why
said
is that for
poison,
you guys? I mean,
No, what you
see,
mean?
You know what I'm saying? Is as far as like being single, like is it that you're not finding it or
Yeah.
what is it? Because you
Ain't
see a lot
shit.
of toxic
I'm a
people
little
out
different.
Yeah.
there. So
I'll
There's a
let-
lot of
I'll let her go
toxic people
first.
out there. There's nothing to really choose from when you're looking for something with substance. When I was in college, yeah, we played around and did all this kind of stuff. And I got married. I shouldn't have. I had a baby.
Ooh.
I did all that. And at the end of the
Why
day,
you had-
wait a minute. Just
I think-
because that's
wait.
y'all boy. I mean, look, that's my, that's about my
Hey
personal-
man, hey man.
That was a toxic relationship.
I don't
think
think
the EJ man.
I don't. Yeah,
Hey,
shout
baby daddy.
shout out to him. I don't think it's something you should say.
Oh,
This is my
man.
personal opinion. I don't think it's something you should say you shouldn't have done. Right. I think
Right.
it's an experience you needed. Right. So you learned
Right.
how to conduct yourself, what you want, what you would accept, what you won't accept.
What you
Yeah.
would do
there was a
different.
lesson in this. What
It
you
was a
do
lesson in
different,
it.
right? So now you
That's not the main thing. But
now you prepared for your next.
venture in life.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was telling him on the a couple days ago on the other episode, right? That
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Another couple
That dating is a risk.
Mm.
You know, you go to fiance, it's a risk.
You
go
have to be
marriage,
willing to take.
it's a risk, right? You're willing to take
I
a
ain't
risk
gonna
with this
take it.
person because you see value in this person,
Value.
right?
That's the
Regardless
word
of
the
how
day.
it ends up in the end, you seen value in this person to begin with. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why you ended up married. There's a reason why you ended up in a relationship. There's a reason why. There's a reason for everything.
And elaborate with what you're saying, I think too is back then. I think just to say the time now how it was back then, people didn't have this much accessibility to people so easy and with the palm of their hands. So back then, people fought for their relationships more than I feel like nowadays. Nowadays, I got 100 people in my DM. I ain't finna put up this shit. I'm finna. So people, not, in my opinion, I feel like are not fighting probably as much as they probably could. But then I ain't in a relationship. I never had a girlfriend, so I don't really know. But that just seems like.
But you
look
think
from the outside.
back at your grandparents. Like my grandparents were married 70 years. You know what I'm saying? And like that was toxic for my grandfather to do all the things that he did to my grandmother. She should have left a long time ago. So
70 years.
But
I think
At
the
that point.
depiction of the word toxic is it the fact that it's always the door is always open for opportunity. I think
Well,
that's
the thing. People always bring up old relationships, like how they was in the
our
past,
future.
right?
Our future.
But
He's like
the thing in the old relationship days was there wasn't no social media, and you didn't have that form of embarrassment of everybody knowing your business.
the neighborhood knew. And it's the same thing as
It ain't like,
Instagram.
it ain't like a million people though.
It's a couple people versus.
I got 12,000 followers.
You know what I'm saying? I got 12,000 followers, and I've been posting you for a year, and now I'm not posting you no more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
You know what I'm
now it's just like, bro, all that you been talking
You feel
about
me?
on
You
it.
got a community in your business versus the neighborhood.
Well, the church.
and a following.
church,
I have
you know?
a following in my
Yeah.
business. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, there was no women weren't independent like that back then. Also,
It
so
really wasn't.
men were taking care of
So
everything.
they gonna get to run
You
that
feel
shit
me?
for real.
Yeah, so it
I mean,
wasn't.
yeah.
You gonna have to sit back and
They ain't going for that
you
shit
feel me?
now though. Motherfuckers
Yeah.
be like,
No, yeah, women getting their money now, so it's a little bit different. They're a little bit stronger. You know what I'm saying? They still endure though. I ain't gonna say that they don't. They fight, but at the end of the day, at some point you're gonna realize, okay,
That's what I mean by leaving the door always open. Like you said, you got 100 DMs or whatever. Like you stop talking to a person, you still follow them. Oh, the main thing, like the blog say, oh well, they unfollow each other on social media, so I can have that sense of thought, or I need to go back to this person. Oh, hey, WYD, what you doing? Or
yeah.
I seen you on the scroll
Hey,
today.
big
all
like,
it take is one good picture, really.
Hey, stranger.
and there you go. 'cause
One
like,
good picture.
man, I remember. You know what I'm
spin that
saying?
block.
start-
They in there.
Yeah, you gotta become used to attention though. At some point, I mean, you've been getting attention. When do you say, okay, this ain't nothing new. I've been getting this. This been happening. You know what I'm saying? It's the challenge, right?
Temptation.
It's the challenge, right? So
I
it's
do
like
a challenge, but I don't.
I've been getting this attention. You feel me?
But my thing about toxic stuff too is that I feel like I know a lot of people that's in relationships. Like I said before, that it's hindering them, and like to the point they calling me and they like upset about a lot of stuff. Like, bro, the problem is right here is in the root of this problem is this relationship you've been with this person since you was fucking 17, and you ain't you start when she met you was this ambitious person, and then you got with her, you do what she wants you to do, and like instead of like you said like leading. So for me, I'm not willing to sacrifice my time because I ain't going for that shit. So
I'm
for
glad
me to
you-
say
I'm-
the headache, I ain't even going to get into it.
I'm glad you brought that aspect because we was definitely sitting up here like men was the only toxic. You know
I
what
was
I'm
trying
saying?
to get into the women.
And women
Yeah.
women are toxic, invite the toxicity in, and they want to carry it on because it's
That's it.
entertaining.
Toxicity.
You feel me? It's entertaining for them. It keeps shit flowing. So
That's
now
why
it's like,
Future so,
yo, look, I'm leaving you. This ain't working out. Nah, you ain't going nowhere. I'm pulling up. I'm coming deliver. Whatever sexual.
I'm
you know
outside.
what I'm saying? Type
Pull up with a
shit.
gift.
Um,
Shout out to
Now
the
they back
Victoria's
together.
Secret.
So my question is, do women create the toxic in men?
and so-
We
man,
create
listen.
the toxic environment for y'all to keep being toxic in. That make any sense?
Yes, I mean, so why is that a thing? So I mean, the dream is to get married, and have this big wedding, or ain't no good men, but see, y'all creating this environment that y'all don't want us to be in, or don't want yourself to be in.
that's why I just
It's a
feel
dirty
like,
game.
like it's,
That's it.
It's a lot of popular
it's
toxic
used
people too.
so
Like,
loosely.
women like the popular
Like-
niggas too.
like what Trey said. If the relationship isn't hindering you from growing, from being something better than yourself, then I don't think it's toxic. We just doing some arguing and fucking and fighting and shit. That's not toxic to me. That's
I
part
think
of
the coming back part is toxic.
that's
If you
percent
know you're
part
in
of
a
it.
bad situation, you leaving the door open.
Right.
So that's toxic.
Now, if you're getting your ass whooped, you keep coming back.
Yeah.
If they not allowing you to expand as a person, as a woman, as a man, yeah, they're hindering you. That's toxic. They're
Y'all keep
hindering you.
cheating back and forth.
You know what I'm
on
saying?
each other.
It's fucking with your mental health.
it's
it's toxic.
mental.
Man, I'm
If it's
starting to
not
see-
bringing you peace.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm seeing people die, and even in the girls, the dude, yeah, we both did our dirtiness, but I always gonna love you. This, I'm like, damn, it's getting that serious. Like you knew it was terrible when he was alive. You wait till he died to put this
People
long ass
like-
eulogy. Like,
People like having people in their business. So of course they're gonna post it to make it seem like it's something that is
this
not.
is my
Or
man, and this,
yeah,
I think women also just get blinded in the relationship.
I think sex is a big part
What
of it. Could be a part
Faith
of it
ever
too.
say love is blind?
Major
It'll take over your brain.
I think that
You know what
sex
I'm
will
saying?
bring them back too. That
Dawg,
could be a
listen.
big thing.
I had
that's a lie.
I had a relation like that. It's like I had to explain to her what was actually going on. So now I start bringing up these sequences of events and saying like, look, this shit really should have been over, but you want to keep going and going and going. And it's like, you got to bring that reality back to them, because they only see, sometimes they be so focused on wanting to keep this man, you feel me, that they don't even, you start to minimize what's been going on during the relation.
Nah, real time.
Feel me? So it's like, I've been telling you that, we not official. I've been showing you that we not official. I've been showing you that you need to move how you move because I'm doing what I'm doing. But yet, you only see the times that we together and you like, oh, no. You know what I'm saying? Women will make up a whole different story. That's what's actually going on.
Yeah, what you got to say about that?
You know what I'm
Make up
saying?
stories.
He said women.
Y'all develop a whole, you know what I'm saying? So how we get into situationships, right? How does a situationship last 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, right?
Women allow it to.
You feel me? Because your women are allowing to. You allow this to go on because you creating this scenario in your head that you the main one. So you like, okay, you kind of start to accept that role, right?
You accepting it,
You know what I'm saying? So it's
So
like,
it's both, like it's on y'all accept it like we accept it. Y'all accept it.
I think men throw in little things to keep the fire going, right?
Of course, yeah. Let me take you on a trip. Boom.
Good men too boring.
But
There you go.
ultimately,
So isn't that feeding the fire?
yeah, it's definitely feeding. I'm not saying that one or the other doesn't have any responsibility in the toxic,
Right.
but again, women will know this shit is toxic. Know y'all not together. You find this nigga cheating, but you know y'all not official. You feel me? But you creating this scenario in your head like, no, nigga, we go together. You mad at a nigga that's fucking off on you that you're not with.
And you know what they do? Some of them think having kids, but I'm gonna change the nigga too, or it's gonna lock him in, gonna lock him down.
But like you said, that's a situationship. Like we talking about like full blown relationship.
I mean, but
See
that's
what I'm saying? 'Cause it's
that's
like-
part of the toxicity though, because now
Yeah.
you done been in this situationship for 3 years. You done invested so much time, and you feel like, okay, now we got to be together, right?
It's
so
a relationship.
I've been hurting you.
Definitely relationship.
You getting hurt is making me feel more, right? My emotions are getting involved. I know I'm hurting you. Now I
done
feel
met
some
the
type of way about
you done
hurting
met
you.
the family.
You know what
You
I'm saying?
met
Nigga
the
don't really feel it
mama.
till she found out she had sex with somebody else. That's what a nigga really feel.
I
That's
mean,
when they like, hold on, now this ain't.
But
if you-
see,
if
the
you
thing
don't-
about it is, y'all couldn't accept the same things that y'all do to a female. So of course it's gonna look bad when we do.
I'm a
it.
little different when it comes to the sex part. I don't be caring. I like go explore, do what you do. I
My
don't
girl
really
go
trip.
explore.
Go
We're
with
talking, like I know my
Well,
thing
come
is,
on,
my,
Dora.
My uncle talk about. We'll know my uncle. Like my uncle taught me this
Shut
a while ago. Like women, like the women gonna do what they do. Like you gotta already in your mind. Like not saying to expect them to cheat or do this or do that, but if you don't set them standards and boundaries, like Okey said, you can't really expect certain shit. Like you can't expect.
That's that
like,
I-10 mentality, man. That's that I-10. You know, when you from that 10, you already know players always get chose. So if you in this situationship, you know that this shit can go south at any point in time.
anytime.
You know what I'm saying? You know this woman could be doing her thing at any point in time. And it might hurt, but it's something you gotta it's just accepting that L.
We accepting that.
You know what I'm saying?
And
You
if
accept
doing
that
it, you
L.
gotta think in your mind she probably doing the same
doing
shit.
the
This
same
girl
thing.
ain't crazy. At the end of the day, if I ain't with this girl, like
That shit was cute in my 20s. But here now in my 30s, no. Play with your mama.
Yeah,
Don't play
it's,
with me.
it's definitely not cute. It's definitely not cute
at all.
at this
And I
age.
learned a lot growing up. I did a lot of things. I was around the block a lot. And, you know,
It's definitely not cute at this age.
no. So, I mean, maybe you're
Oh,
So what would y'all tell the young people out there listening? Because we ain't got no
live your life.
specific age. Like, I mean, some people still some people find love in their 20s. You can't say, I mean, live your life. Well, I mean, what would you say to prevent a toxic relationship in your 30s?
If it doesn't bring you peace, leave.
if you see them red flags in the beginning, fucking leave.
Leave.
On both spectrums, you see them flags. We all see flags, and we know shit.
Leave.
We just choose to
Leave.
ignore shit.
I feel like
Because young people are so influenced right now. We wasn't as influenced back then. So, yeah, the people in their 30s and 35, of course, you can preach that. We can preach that, okay, yeah, you know, you see that, they leave. Yes, but
I feel
what they
like-
portraying.
experience is inevitable.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could do. Because people be asking me, like, if you have a daughter, what would you do? You used to do this. And you,
Ooh,
I'm, like, I'm like, dog, listen, as much, I don't want one, right? But if you have one, it is.
Real talk. I don't either. I'm scared to have a daughter. I'm not gonna lie.
You got to accept the fact. The
I
reality
get
is
my
that
daughters to read.
No, for sure.
you're going hurt. You can't.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
go to
protect
jail.
you from hurt.
I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
jail.
Can't
It's gonna
protect you
happen.
from that. 'Cause
Experience
it's
is the
gonna
only
happen.
thing gonna push you through. So
That's the only way you learn, right? That's the only way you learn. Experience is the best teacher. You're gonna have to get hurt a couple times.
And then
feel
you've
me?
been this type of nigga you know that she probably gonna run into at some point. Because good girls always end up talking to the opposite attract. He's like, damn, I'm gonna want to kill the nigga. I'm like, I know this is a fuck nigga. I can't stand by and watch it. So I don't need to have no daughters.
it's none of your business, though. I mean,
Yeah,
not unless she
at
come
all.
to you
So
about it.
you
Kids
can't
gotta
stop.
live.
You
Yeah.
can't stop that.
See, yeah.
There's nothing you could do.
She gonna run to the first nigga that she want to.
Right.
It don't matter what kind he is.
She
Yeah,
she
the
got to
one-
experience.
Why ain't I
She
worried
got to
about it? I ain't
learn
having
what
no
she
daughters.
like, what she
Ain't
don't
having no
like,
more
what
kids.
she
Yeah, the
wanna
one who
put out
come,
there.
whoever come through, and that's the most she feel comfortable with, who can really create a sense of comfortableness. Like,
Yeah.
dang, this is what I've been looking for right here. Yeah, and he really just
Yeah,
A
regular
you,
dick.
y'all
You
ain't-
gotta let her go through it. What you saying?
Yeah, you don't
TGD
have
trying to get the draws.
We can't
Like,
get around
as soon as
me.
he
Don't
do
bring
that,
no niggas around me
right.
until he the
All
right
you
one.
could do is give her the game.
That's it.
give him a
And-
game.
and-
See, I mean, that's.
You
I
know
mean,
what I'm
that's.
saying? She's still gonna touch the stove. You feel me? She's still gonna touch.
Hop off the porch when they say.
I'm one of them young daddies in shape. I'm booping a nigga ass.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, for one,
It's
you
cute.
ain't
wanna-
young,
yeah.
so you just be one of them daddies.
It's cute. It's cute. But
go-
you wouldn't do that for your son, though. So that's a whole different situation. We don't want to get there. Y'all let y'all son be a hoe, but then let your daughter be
No. Hold on. Because we in that culture where we in that Deshaun Watson culture, right? We in that
Dang, my
Bill
boy.
Cosby culture.
Bill
Yeah.
Cosby.
You know what I'm saying? We in that
Come on,
culture
Robert.
where
Yeah, Robert.
they'll
Robert.
basically sacrifice you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be smart about what you're doing. I ain't gonna let my son just be out here all willy nilly.
willy nilly. I mean,
out.
I
gotta give him the
feel
game,
like,
too.
I feel like pops as a pop, like my dad, he gave me the morals and the good game that he gave. You know what I'm saying, to prevent what he was really, what I was seeing already. Like,
Mhm.
Dad, I know this already. I know you out here, woo woo. But he would give it to me anyway. So basically, like, you know what I'm saying,
Give you a choice.
cover your ass. See
Yeah.
why? Like, shit, I'm giving you this straight, son.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't what you want. Blah blah. But now you're gonna go out there and live your old life. I can't tell you I didn't give you the blueprint for it. So,
Damn, I wish I would have had that. You know what happened to me? I was so green before I got to Jarvis. I was green when it came to women. I thought you be good to a girl because before this, people probably,
you be good.
Now look. People probably wouldn't think this because knowing me now, because I'm kind of like I adjusted. But I
Hey.
think that if you can ask Kobe this, like for me, even when he met me, he used to be like, "Bro, stop telling the girl you talk to this girl, bro." Like I'd be like, "Nah, I'm be real with it. I talked to somebody like that's how I was my
Where you
first year at
from?
Jarvis from Houston." And
Oh.
and my daddy, I mean, I ain't have my daddy tell me all this, but I thought that you be a good dude to this girl, she gonna be good back. That's the only thing I knew. Like I didn't think that you could be good to her, but she still
Yeah,
gonna
like-
fuck
And
you.
I mean, and that
Still-
ain't bad.
if she
He
wanna
ain't
do
lying.
it.
You 17, 18, 19, you just not getting to college. You really just trying to figure it out. You got
Yeah.
so many people.
They
you
fucked me up,
2-3
though.
years in the game.
He ain't
Somebody
lying though.
Jarvis?
That Trey ready to go to war.
Nah, but see, okay, no, and I'm gonna fuck you up.
Trey
I'm
ready
just
to
be
go
honest
to
with you. The
Trey
old
ready
me,
to go to war behind his.
okay, no
like,
story. We ain't gonna touch on the thing, but he know firsthand had to come and help and save and
Trey ready
But
to
my
go
thing
war
was because
behind,
it was the principle. I'm good to you.
Yeah, you good to it. Now I understand why you were so passionate about it.
Yeah, nigga, like Kobe knew the game. Kobe said, Trey, girls try to talk to me like, stop telling that girl you talk to this girl. Stop doing that. And I ain't gotta go into detail. I'm gonna just tell you, like, stop telling them other girls that you talked to this one girl, because bro, I'm telling you, he had been in college longer than me, so he already knew.
So why you think women wouldn't like the good guys before we get up out of here?
Why women don't like the good guys?
Yeah,
Until y'all 30 something.
Yeah, you heard a lot in a good guy finna last, or you heard it in a song, or you heard it in a you'll see it in the book or something like or the
it's a challenge. It's a turn on.
The tortoise in the herd, like he doing all the best he can. You know what I'm saying? That
y'all just be like a little lame,
Well, what makes
it's just it's the way y'all carry yourself. I don't know how to explain it. It's just good guys usually. They're willing to be more submissive than what a woman would really want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you really be attracted to. I think the toxic for y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you might look at the toxic like it come with some good sex, come with good dick.
Yeah, I mentioned that. I said that earlier.
Feel me?
Definitely.
I think.
I mean,
there's something that's attractive because you especially now that you got social media, you can really see some of what niggas is about, what chicks is about, whatever the case may be.
You can see the lameness before it starts. Before you start talking to them,
you can see.
That's how I know to lead them DMs right.
You can see the comments, right? So for one, I don't think no woman wants a man that no woman wants. So you seeing them comments, seeing the flow of the women in the comments,
you
and
might
like,
get
okay,
a little few sprinkles up in there.
Okay,
yeah, like he he private.
Everybody want him, but now I got it.
That's what I said earlier. Really, the popular dude is like the dude that people want. Like
that's what you want.
Like, I want to be the one that go get him, girl. I'm gonna get him, but then you get the dude and you find out, damn, he talking.
Damn, we should have had another little
this
submissive female over here because that ain't my type. I mean, I could date a popular guy, but I'm not gonna treat you like you popular.
I mean, you don't have to treat it, but it's the attraction.
You know,
it's the attraction.
I'm gonna be sleeping with you, but ain't nobody gonna know. How about that?
Right, but your friends,
they know.
You tell your friends.
Yeah,
they know.
Right. It's gonna be in the group chat. Yeah, I got this nigga and he's serving it up, girl. You know,
it's gonna be in them group
chats.
chats.
Might be curious too. The nigga popular before you got him. Everybody probably like, damn, girl, he popular. I got him. Yeah, that nigga there. I got.
And with our surrounding cities, as we should know, Houston, even Louisiana, Dallas, like you would know, like, oh yeah, some them type of people or around our age, we run like kind of in the same circle. Oh, you know, they went to Madison and Houston or something. Or they went to Carter or you gonna
pop your shit in the group.
Yeah, you gonna run that.
You gonna pop your shit in the group chat.
Especially if you was some kind of somebody. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna do the same shit.
Niggas gonna do the same.
We gonna do the same shit.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, you remember girl? Yeah, the one with the 50,000 followers.
Yeah, bro, I remember. Oh yeah, she used to be.
Man,
gotta
going crazy.
Y'all be doing the same thing, so y'all can't expect us not to do the same thing.
No, it's expected.
Why? But see, before we can't go right now. Give me a second, because I hate the same thing about the Kevin Samuels thing. How people, when he asks you a question, you deflect it and got to throw it back on the man. Just answer the question.
I didn't
you have everything you say, you answer, but you flip it back on the man.
But y'all do the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
on all your points,
it's equal.
But you got to make sure you throw it in there. Just give us your perspective. You throw me under the bus. You got to throw me under the bus.
I got to, because y'all want to throw me up under the bus. So
we asked you a question.
Yeah, that is a good point. Because when I said you gonna put it in the group chat, you act like you had to think about it. But then back door, you say, "Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing y'all do. Y'all do it." So
why they always know what I do? I'm not dropping it in no group chat because I don't like, I don't.
Okay, so maybe you don't got a group chat, but you got one or two that you speak. Ain't no woman
She's
on
more
this
talkative,
earth.
more pull up on me, and we gonna talk about it. Yeah,
you got somebody you go to with the tea. You know what I'm saying? What's tea, girl? That's how I start off.
If the nigga did whack, you for sure gonna talk about
that. For sure talk about.
Oh, girl.
It ain't even worth it.
Yeah, he been hyped up all the time. He's super popular, girl.
So you can't say, if a nigga do bad, that shit gonna spread like way faster than you doing good. The shit's gonna spread like this.
Facts.
That shit spread like wildflower.
Facts, man. Listen,
it's the truth.
It's the truth.
And it will set you free.
It's the truth.
No,
it's the truth, bro. And it's just so we know it because you have seen it happen. So like, you know what I'm saying, the experiences it creates that vision, so you be like, yo, I can relate to that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't ask me, because I'm be like, yeah, girl, go fuck with me.
Nah, and you gonna throw nigga under the bus. Somewhere gonna throw nigga under the bus, throw him out the cat.
You're not gonna tell your best homegirl to go fuck with him.
You not gonna say that.
You're not gonna lead her down the wrong path.
Yes.
I don't believe that.
You ain't gonna lead her down.
The nigga might have been tired too.
Y'all want to name names or what y'all want? Stories?
No, what I'm saying is, No, we ain't got to name no names.
I mean, I'm gonna put them on. Okay,
But
so
what I'm saying
I
is-
have had females ask me about a nigga that I have fucked with before. Oh, girl, yeah, go ahead. He cool.
When you
Go
say
ahead.
fuck with, you saying fuck with? Like, this is 100% real. So I want to make sure I don't get the quotes wrong.
Fuck
Get
with. Having relations with. I was
Okay,
having
that's
relations
classic.
with.
Okay, I
Okay.
can get that. We can
Okay,
get
Having
that.
relations
but
with.
I want to talk about your friends.
You know the friend,
You know
the
what I'm saying?
friend.
You might tell your friend that's not your girl, but
Yeah.
you know you fuck. With
I've been
her.
burnt before by friends who say they your friends, but they gonna sleep with a guy
Right.
behind your back.
I'm talking about your main partner.
Yeah.
You gonna
Man.
set
Your
up for
A1.
you gonna set up for failure?
Well, she slept with him before I knew, so you might as well
That's,
have
I
him.
don't think
now.
that's what he's saying. He's
No,
saying
that's not
what I'm
before
saying.
they even get to that, would
I'm
you
saying-
tell her to go fuck with
would
the
you-
dude after you know?
If you
ain't
know
on
about, if you know, let's say you've been with this dude, you've been with Tyrese's friend, right? And your main partner want to go
Who's Tyrese?
fuck with Tyrese.
Me.
You know what I'm saying?
Tyrese.
That's not a good
Say the wrong name.
Right.
Your main friend want to go fuck with Tyrese, right? You done been with Tyrese's partner, so you done been around Tyrese. You understand, a little bit of how he act, what he do, whatever the case may be. And you know this nigga not shit.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna send your partner
You gonna
off
send
on
him-
that mission like that?
Send him to the damnation.
If you just want to fuck him, that's probably regardless.
It depends on her agenda.
So that means you gonna give it a game. That means you gonna give her something, right?
In actuality,
Look,
that's
girl,
all come and go.
If you
like,
just got this agenda, yeah, you can go and do that. But if you plan on taking them
If you
serious,
want,
this what's going
It
on.
depends on
Yeah.
if you want to take them. You want a relationship? You trying to get married? Then it's different.
Yeah, so you
Do
gonna give her
ask
some,
those-
you
do
gonna
ask
give her
those
some
questions?
game.
Do you
I'm about to
ask
say,
those
come on, I'm about to
questions
say, if y'all gonna be real, be
It's
real.
been
50,
rare.
50% chance. That's not the conversation that you're having with your partner.
Man, I'm telling
Listen,
You,
That's what I wanna hear her
just-
answer the
just
question. Answer the
example,
question, I wanna
just
hear
yeah, bro. You try, bro. You hear, bro. Yeah, she with it. She with it. That's the
Definitely.
conversation we have.
Yeah,
We're
definitely.
not saying, hey, bro, you trying to get married to her? Because that's not the
But that's not
That ain't
how
my
girls
business.
are.
I'm-
Right. So it's like if it's a one night stand thing, yeah, girl, go ahead.
But do you
Sure.
ask her though? Do you ask her what
We
her
ta-
intentions are?
So you can know whether you
Me
need
and
to
my
give her
friends
some
now.
game or
So
not.
my friends now in my life
now.
now. Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
doing.
so
we
y'all
doing.
are older now, so it's different.
Yeah,
Back then, you
back
wouldn't-
then, no. Back
Yeah.
then, yeah, I'm a sinner.
Okay. Because I know my partner come to
I'm a
me
sinner.
about a girl that I know about. Not even saying I have relations with, but I know something about how she. I'm gonna be like, hey, nah, this ain't. Nah, if you
Just trying to hit. Hey,
You trying to hit, do your thing, but
Yeah.
listen, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
doing her thing. She.
so after you hit, don't get
Okay.
caught up in it. So
Don't
you
get
could
caught
say
up.
if you do get caught up in
I
it,
got
I
it.
told you.
I ain't gonna. Yeah,
I
ain't gonna
told you,
lead
because don't.
astray.
That's what it leads to. Like
I
it's
ain't gonna
the
lead you
I
astray.
told you, or you put me with
That's
this
not-
person.
that's not
You
where I wanna
introducing
be.
me to this
That's
person.
not where I want to be with no female ever because it just gets weird at that point. Them knowing that you know about their relationship. So I just try to let them come to a conclusion for themselves. Then we can talk from there.
Then you can't bring the nigga around. That's extra, even more fucking weird. Right?
Right,
Like,
it just
can't
gets-
bring a nigga around for real. Like, that
Exactly.
shit
It
just
gets
weird as hell.
I'm just saying.
Especially if he knew too. Yeah,
I'm
bro,
gonna give you. I'm gonna give
when
you.
it get bad, yeah, I hit both of y'all.
I'm gonna give you the breakdown.
Yeah, lead us off with something, man. We gonna wrap it up, man. And I appreciate Spider and the studio, man, from what I'm saying, giving us this extended church time while we in here preaching.
DP time.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Come on,
Listen, I'm gonna leave with this, man. Do what makes you happy. Ultimately, right?
Yeah.
It
that
don't.
shit
It don't
always
get no
good.
no simple.
Always works.
It don't get no more simpler. Simpler.
That shit
Yeah,
lead to
yeah.
heartbreak.
It don't get more simpler than that, bro.
You just
Do what works for you. Everybody's relationship ain't your goal. You know what I'm saying? You
Nah,
got to
for sure.
develop your
I
own
had to
relationship goal.
learn it.
You got to move how you move.
How you move,
What
what's
makes you
best.
happy. What makes her happy. Right? Y'all got to move as a unit. Right? So the things you was doing while you was by yourself, you gotta put that to the side. You
Yeah.
got to think about somebody else now.
Nah,
It's like
for
having
sure.
a child. You got to think about that child. now.
Somebody else.
You know what I'm saying? You got to think about this your partner. Right? If you're gonna call her your partner, you got to think about your partner.
you don't
I'm
want her.
I'm talking to the masses. I'm talking to myself too.
Nah,
Right?
for real.
So,
I mean,
you know what I'm
to Texas.
Right.
I'm talking to Texas.
the
you
You make a
feel
good
me?
point. Make a good point.
So what?
You
I mean, heartbreak trade. What you got?
Nah, I'm gonna let Okey finish this.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
I'll say something when he done, but
He always give us the good doctrine.
Dog, listen, because I'm really living it right now, right? So you got me at a time where I really I see the change in myself. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, real talk.
So I think this is you just got me. Timing is everything. What they say, you got me at a great time to where you feel me. I'm encouraging my brothers to find that one, right?
Yeah.
Like I told y'all, we not getting no younger, right? You don't want to find yourself at 50 years old alone.
By
You know
yourself.
what I'm saying? By yourself.
Trying to hit that clip
Right.
club.
When you done, because we all done had good women, right? You can't, no, I don't think, especially at this table, but even in, you know what I'm saying, to the mass, I don't think no man at 30, 31, 32 can't look back in their life and say, man, that was a good one.
Yeah,
feel me?
it gotta be. at least
Bum of the
one.
bag
It's-
on that one.
It's at least one,
I
bro.
should never hit a partner.
It's at least one, bro, that you could,
Should've
you
never-
know what I'm saying? You just got through telling me,
Oh, that one girl. Yeah,
right.
I'm
So
like, yeah.
you
I ain't. Yeah.
yeah,
You're right.
you already, you got to stop trying to write the shit off before you really put some thought behind
I
it.
mean, that's what I be telling
You know
about.
what
I
I'm
say it be another person on the other side of the earth. It gotta get to both ears for him.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But so
Everybody say this.
It's
Like, I feel like every
hopeless-
episode.
You a
everybody-
hopeless romantic.
No,
You want-
no,
you
I
want the-
think-
you want the carriage, the horses and the
No,
carriage.
I really like my time and I like my money. So I mean, no, if it come, it come. But I
I
don't.
mean,
I'm
that's
not
cool,
going
that's
to
cool, but
sacrifice
it's-
my time right
there's
now.
a woman that's gonna multiply that money.
Ain't that
Well, I
time?
pray for her when she get here.
I'm a,
Man.
listen.
Listen,
I got okay.
But I
But-
think what I think is, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta be ready
It's
for
like
it, though.
it's like armor for you. Like you can hang your helmet on the time. So yeah, I ain't gonna do that right now. But it could be one potentially right there. But nah, my time. You see what I'm saying?
Trey, how many successful actors, actresses, producers, filmmakers, the whole nine, right, have you met that didn't have a woman behind them?
A lot. It's a lot of.
Well, I can say this. My point, my rebuttal to that would be, well, I don't know. Seeing now they married, but I don't know along their journey it was a girl that helped them get there. That'd be my thing. Reason why I
Okay.
be like, well, I ain't had no girl around with me, so
Let's-
I don't feel like I'm obligated. Like if I do get a girl,
Right.
she's gonna probably have to have something together, some relatable to me, some like on the same level,
facts.
page,
No, I'm
shit
not-
like that.
I'm not
Because no
telling you
girl
to-
built with me like.
Yeah, I'm not telling you to
Like
go
I
down.
think
wish
there.
like
I
that.
wish I would have had it, but
Yeah.
that's not the case. So I just said fuck it.
Yeah,
in general.
you always date on your level. Well, all right, let's rephrase. So we see social media allows us to see a lot of relationships, right? Let's take
No.
Dr. Dre for example, right? Dre going through a lot of issues right now. Dre got a lot of money. That woman is coming for a lot of money because she feels like she deserves a piece of
Too
that
fucking
pie.
much.
Real talk.
Well,
we
you don't
look
know that
we,
for sure.
we,
wasn't in
we
that
look at it
relationship.
like I ain't gonna lie. I have that same opinion. It's too much
He
money,
wasn't making beats.
but
You don't know what she was doing.
you don't know what she was.
You don't know what she
doing,
was
bro.
doing. You don't know.
And until you experience
You don't
what
know.
it's like to get multiplied by a woman, you're not really gonna
Yeah,
understand.
I get that.
I didn't understand it either until I experienced it.
How you think Bezos' wife felt?
Feel me?
That's why he went on the cat. It wasn't no scrutiny, nothing in that breakup. It was just the breakup, and this is the amount of
Yeah.
money that she got.
Because she
It
was
wasn't no
with,
backlash.
she was with him in that.
He also know that money he gave him. He made that in probably 2 months.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
beside
doesn't
the
matter.
point.
That's beside the point.
Beside the point.
I
The
don't-
point is that he said, you know, hey, it wasn't any.
She was with
rebuttal
you.
when backlash.
Yeah,
You was
she was
me.
with him in the garage.
in the
But see,
trenches.
that's understandable. She deserved half the shit. But I'm saying when you ask me that question, I'm saying I don't know how long they been with them people. I don't know if Dre had a wife before the lady he met. When he met her, he was already rich. The one he getting a divorce with from now. So I'm saying I don't know. He was with Miss Soleil before her. He was with some other girl. His first kid.
How
Mama.
rich was? I mean, that's something
I mean,
you
he
got.
was rich.
He
He
was
rich a long time.
he was rich,
He
but that was
wasn't
that was
rich.
that was death row.
Rich.
Dre.
They took
know what I'm
that, but then
saying?
he met Miss Soleil. I mean, even after that, I think he met another woman before he met the lady he married to.
No, he been married for a minute. That lady was in it for a minute. So that was before the beats. That was before the aftermath. Record label
But
shit.
to your point, okay, if that is the point, they helped them build up to multiply. Yeah, you deserve all that. So I'm saying for me, in my perspective, I think that if I so far in my career, I haven't had no woman say, "Hey, man, I love what you're doing."
So
It
if a
was fire,
woman,
like,
you meet a woman tomorrow and she has your children, she take care of your children, raise your children, so you can be out here doing this because I don't think you have a lot of time for a relationship like you think you do.
I
You be
know I
on
don't
the
have time for it.
exactly. So she doing what she need to do at home while you out here on the road, and y'all, 20 years from now, it don't work out. You don't think that she's deserved of half, if not
That's
a fourth of what
agree,
you making?
I agree. I said she deserved half.
What-
If
what-
she built with him though. She watching the kids.
What is
she
it-
built that with him.
What is it that you need to hear for you to feel comfortable in,
Nah, I just
in
need God to
dating?
come down and hand pick and give them to me.
It's
Well,
not happening.
he's definitely not
It's
coming
not
down.
happening.
And when he does, I just want
I just want to. I'm not going to be worried about a relationship.
It's really what it
No.
goes. Now I say that I'm just being honest. I ask you a question, okay? Now realistically, I think that people think I'm a hopeless romantic, but no, I think sometimes I am. Some moments I do feel like, damn. It's really when I see like my boy Will with his girl, or I see you with your girl. I see people that's in these relationships that are healthy and happy and they are flourishing together. I'm like, damn. But on the hindsight of that, I see more people in relationships that's fucking killing them.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm like, I'm not gonna get into it till I'm ready to financially take care of the family the way I want to.
You gotta get.
I don't like the dating phase, Chris. You missed that part. I don't like the dating phase. I'm jumping straight in. That's
you
how
manifest your own relationship,
Right.
I'm not worried about what's not successful.
Or what's not working for
what's
them.
What's not working. I'm not paying. You know what I'm saying? I'm
I'm
only paying attention to how to make this shit go forward. Right? What do I need to do as a man to keep this shit rolling? Right? She gonna do what she got to do because I know I made the right choice. You get what I'm saying? As a man, I'm accepting. I chose this. I'm gonna make sure I stay on this path. Right? So now, if she decided to deter and go off on another path, that's her.
It didn't work for her.
It didn't work for her. I can't control that. But it's a risk. Once you find that person you're really willing to take the risk with, you got to ride that train. It's not saying that it's gonna be peaches and cream. I'm not saying that shit gonna be easy.
You want to get married day one?
You know what I'm saying?
Look like
Trey been hurt, dog. I think he's still holding on to that hurt.
See, he just knows.
You know what I'm saying?
He just knows the situation.
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds
like. This baggage, Trey.
It's not that. I just say, you know what? I can't rely on it's not even just that situation. Like even for my Facebook son, mom's like, I sacrificed when I was in college. I said, you know what? If you had a son, I'm finna quit everything I'm doing. But what do you have? Do you know what you want to do with your life? If so, I quit everything I'm doing right now, and we could come build together. I've had this conversation.
But see, she had to have said yes to you in order for you to do it when you just could have went and done it.
Right.
Real time.
You the leader. I just said that.
Yeah,
You
that's a good point. But I worked too hard to get to where I was. Before I even met her, you don't know what I went through to get to that point in my life.
You haven't went through anything anybody else had went through with their baby mama.
No, I'm not talking about just my baby mom. I'm talking about because I didn't date my baby mom. I'm saying the situation, just my life in general, where I was to get to even get to college, period, or anywhere in that point of my life, I went through fucking hell. I'm not saying nobody else did. I'm just saying for me, I wasn't willing to.
You don't have to give that up.
Just
you don't have to get that up.
On some guessing shit for her though. Like it was on. You give me solid answer. What do you want to do? I'm gonna help you. We can do it together.
They have mail order brides. You can get you somebody. Boom, right now.
I used to leave flowers on her car. All that shit.
That good woman you was just talking about. Go ahead, explore that, man. Explore that, man.
I told you my feelings in rebuttal to that. I feel like I've been here all this time, and I've attempted more than I do with anybody. And you wouldn't have enough time. You said COVID, but then you just went to go get your body done or some other shit done, and you ain't have.
Her priorities in the wrong.
That's what I'm saying. So my thing is, I've learned to not be putting in so much because I told you I'm compulsive when I do shit. So I'm jumping all the way in. I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna really go out my way. I'm gonna support your dream. I'm gonna give you finance. I'm gonna help.
Is she not giving you the same energy back?
Yeah,
She not giving.
That ain't it. That ain't it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So that ain't it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah,
that makes sense now.
We love all that and Trey.
Yeah,
we understand you got an ice box where your heart used to be.
No, that's not.
But this is Rinse the Cycle podcast, and man, we gonna wrap it up, and we love y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah.
Don't
We
forget to like.
gotta bring that back, man.
No, for sure.
But don't forget to like and subscribe below.
You know what I'm saying?
See you next time.
Yes, sir.
See y'all next time, man. This is my boy Okey.
Consistency is key.
You know what I'm saying? Check it out, man. Check out that Everyday is Ab Day program, and this is
his best friend.
for sure.
Yes, sir.
We see y'all later, man.